All right, let's go through a couple of examples on how do we factor using decomposition when a is not equal to 1. So here we have our trinomial, and remember this is ax squared plus bx plus c. Now the pluses and the negatives, that's it's arbitrary. This is just a negative 13, so we're adding negative 13. So that's the way to think about that, and we're adding negative 10, so the same thing as subtracting 10. So that's why we write it as such. First step first, we take a and we multiply it to c, and this is going to give us negative 30. Now remember that when we have a negative value in here, our factors of this are going to be 1 positive and 1 negative. So 1 positive, 1 negative, 1 positive, 1 negative, 10, 1 positive, 1 negative, and then we have, so that should be a positive 6. I went a little overboard with my negatives. All right, so positive 6 times negative 5, positive 10 times negative 3, 15 times negative 2, and 30 times negative 1. Now, just a reminder, you don't have to write all of these down. If you see the one that works right off the bat, use that right there. Okay, you don't have to keep on going. One thing to see as well is that we know we're trying to find the pair, which is going to add to a negative number, so the negative has to be bigger. So any of these don't really matter, but it is good to at least be able to see what all of them are, and knowing that you have all of them in case you're trying to figure out which one is going to work. So we're looking for the pair which adds up to negative 13. Okay, so it adds up to negative 13. So we have 1 and negative 30, which would be negative 29, 2 and negative 15, which is, when we add together, negative 13. Remember, 15 negatives and 2 positives, going to give us just a bit of a smaller negative in this case here. So negative 13 is there is, and that's the one we're going to use. Let's decompose this one here. Now again, negative 15, positive 2, order doesn't matter. I'm going to do negative 15 here first, plus 2t minus 10. Now the reason I do that is so that the order that we go in has the same signs. Now it's not always possible, but if we can, it just makes it a little bit easier for us to see. So you'll see positive, negative, positive, negative. It helps. It's just a little trick. You can do it the opposite way. It will work exactly the same way as long as you follow the rules of algebra as we go through. All right, let's factor. Okay, 3t squared and negative 15. We can take a 3 out of each, as well as a t out of each. This is a stylized t, for those of you that are wondering. Okay, I can't do a regular t because it looks too much like a plus sign, so I do a stylized t. When you divide 3 by 3, it's 1. T squared divided by t is just t. Negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5, and t divided by t is 1, so it disappears. So that would be that. And then 2t and negative 10, we can take out a positive 2 out of here, and it's going to be t minus 5. So if we divide that by 2, we get just t. If we divide this one by 2, we get negative 5. Here is one of our factors right there, and the other one is 3t plus 2. It's this part and this part right here. This would be our factored form of our trinomial. Okay, so it's our 2 binomials, which we have now factored. Okay, so we factored our trinomial into 2 binomials. If we were to multiply these back together, we would get our trinomial. I'm not going to take the time to do that in this video, but that is something that you could do if you want to double check to see if you got the correct answer. Okay, multiply these together and you will get this trinomial right here.